We took an 8-hour flight on British Airways, arriving in London's Heathrow Airport. We arrived in Terminal 5 and had to take a train to Terminal 2 and 3 where our transportation awaited us. Transportation to Terminals 2, 3, and 4 is free, so we just got our tickets and hopped on the train. We boarded our bus at the coach station and were on our way to London. We prepaid for our coach transportation, and the bus was nice and comfy. It was an enjoyable ride, with USB ports too. After the 45-minute ride from the airport, we arrived in London. We arrived at the bus station in Victoria and walked 5 blocks to our hotel. We stayed at the Rue Plaza, London, Victoria, and here's a tour of our hotel room, which was a nice contemporary hotel room in the center of London. King-size bed, interactive television, a nice work desk with plenty of USB ports to juice up your electronics. And there were also USB ports beside the bed and beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows. After dropping our bags, we went out and searched for something to eat. Our first stop was Gale's, a local bakery. There was a line there. The brownies were great. That strudel cake, We stumbled on Tadbrook Market, one of the oldest markets in central London, and it was busy. It was lunchtime. Our first stop was a shawarma wrap, a chicken shawarma wrap, and it was so good. And then we went to the Chinese stall and got some roasted duck fried rice, and it was so good. On our way back, we saw this chicken joint, and it said Southern Fried Chicken, so you know we had to try that. We went in. They not only sold chicken, they sold burgers and burritos too. But that Southern Fried Chicken was so good. Mission accomplished. After our jet lag nap, we went out to tour London in the evening, and we came across this candy store, y'all. Let me tell you, this candy store had any candy you could ever want. American candy, candy from other countries. It was just really nice to go, and it was late, and it was in the back there. And I took that picture. Cute, huh? Then we went to the House of Wonders, which was next door. So if you are into anything Harry Potter, this store right here had it. And once again, we were there at night. Hardly any visitors. Our next visit was to Buckingham Palace. That's right, the Buckingham Palace. At night, hardly any visitors. We got great shots, and Q and I had to take some selfies too. And we also visited the Queen's Memorial, and there's also a gift shop there in case you want to pick up some trinkets. We went past the Guards Museum. It wasn't open. They have normal hours to go. And also came upon the Royal Military Chapel, which was really nice, but it was busy. Next stop, Westminster Abbey and Big Ben. That's right, Big Ben is all its glory at night. I took a picture in the red photo booth. We went on to Parliament Square. The bobbies are there, which they call their cops, and we felt totally safe. The next stop was the Eye. Beautiful at night. Q and I had to get a snap of that. And then we went to Westminster Abbey, which is gorgeous at night. We got so many great pictures. We came back to the hotel, stopped at the bar. I got a blackberry cider. It was so good. And Q got a beer. We're back out again, y'all. This time we made a stop at their local grocery store called Sainsbury's. They had an extensive selection of spirits, beers, wine. Let me tell you, yes, Q and I picked up a couple of bottles of wine. And they also had an extensive gin selection, which is something that England is known for. I even found some cookies named after my home state, y'all. Q and I were back out again, y'all. And this time, we came upon the most gorgeous Christmas display already here in London. It was lit up. It was bright. People were going up and down the streets. It was just so electric. We really enjoyed it. And the beautiful, beautiful decorations that strung from the buildings overhead were so amazing. We really enjoyed that. And look at that. So beautiful. The winged angel. It was just gorgeous. Q and I arrived in Piccadilly Circus, where we encountered a dance performance on the street. And I mean, it was so nice and people were just into it, and Q and I were into it as well. As theaters where there were Broadway shows in this area, and it was just a lot going on here that Q and I were really excited as we made our way, because it was one destination that we were going to, and we passed shops that were open where you could get souvenirs and drinks, a snack, but we still made our way to this one area that we were really, really interested in going, and we're so glad when we came to it. And it was Chinatown. London's Chinatown is located in the Soho district near Leicester Square and is easily identifiable by its traditional Chinese architecture and vibrant red lanterns. Established in the 1950s, Chinatown is a hub of Chinese culture, offering a wide array of authentic restaurants, bakeries, and shops that showcase the rich diversity of Chinese cuisine and products. There was even a casino here. Q and I then came across Christmas in Leicester Square.
So Q and I are here in Leicester Square.
It's Leicester Square, Nadine.
They got everything here. They got food, they got drinks, they got the Christmas music popping.
And a lot of people.
And a bunch of people, y'all. But it's cool, it's nice, and I'm glad that we came. You know, we went to check out Chinatown, and here we are in the middle of Christmas already.
The square hosts a traditional Christmas market featuring charming wooden stalls selling a variety of food items, which look so good. There were towers of fudge for sale, along with homemade, fresh-made churros. So good. We came across Paddington Bear, and I had to get a picture, y'all. Christmas in Leicester Square was a welcome treat. As we made our way back through Piccadilly Circus, Q and I had to take a picture in front of the Jumbotron that was reminiscent of New York Times Square. It took us approximately 40 minutes to walk to this area from our hotel, and I'm glad we did. We got to explore Christmas early in London, and it was a welcoming experience.
So Q and I are in Franco Manca. It's a sourdough pizza place. We need something to eat, and we're just waiting for our pizza. We're gonna take it back to our room.
Q and I got the meat special pizza, and it was so incredible. Our 24 hours in London are up. We had a wonderful time. Make sure when you're here, you're looking right and you're looking left, y'all. Peace.